Disappointment. Something not experienced much by Juventus fans. With 5 straight Serie A titles, the fans seem content with how league form has been going, which is something that can't be said for their rivals.
It's been rough times for us Milan fans as of late. We have been struggling ourselves, and then we see our rivals, Juventus, go absolutely mental, going from the Serie B, building their team up from the ground up, good foundation, to all the way up to the Champions League final. They're doing great. I wish we could do that.
Even with all the success in the league, the happiness of the fans, and the fear from other Italian clubs, the board still seems unconvinced that they are truly a force to be reckoned with. League titles are well and good, but if you aren't consistently competing for Champions League glory as well, you can't be considered one of Europe's best, something the board is well aware of.
We have reports coming in today saying that Juventus have chosen to sack former manager Massimiliano Allegri, citing a lack in progress in all competitions. It's still unsure who the new manager is going to be, but reports have been coming in saying that the board is looking to bring in a more youthful manager in the future.
Allegri is gone. Not something many Juve fans saw coming, not something many of them wanted to see, but it's an ambitious act taken by the upper management to see them take the next step in their attempt to be the next European powerhouse. Allegri will surely be snatched up quickly, but it's interesting to see Juve go down this route.
News has been coming in today that Juventus have found a replacement for the recently departed Massimiliano Allegri. Relatively unknown manager Tyler Rank is the man that they've chosen for the job, and with Champions League glory in their sights, time will only tell as to whether or not the young American is the right man for the job.
And there we go. Even more confusing moves by the Juve board. Moving to sack their experienced coach in favor of a much younger, less experienced, and less known manager. Time will tell if this was the right thing to do, but surely Juventus will be watched closely this season, especially in Champions League. It's time to begin the FIFA 16 Juventus career mode. What is up, guys? My name is Tyler and welcome to a brand new series on the channel, episode number 1 of my FIFA 16 Juventus career mode. It's been a long time coming. I put a lot of planning into this series because I plan on making this the best career mode I've ever done on YouTube. I put out a couple videos in the last few weeks asking you guys for help on what I should do in the series, players I should buy, players I should sell, and you guys went absolutely insane on the support on those videos. So if you guys can keep it up for the first real episode of the series, that would mean the absolute world to me. I've never asked for this many likes before, but if you guys can hit 160 likes on the day this is uploaded, that would be absolutely awesome. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and kick off this career mode. As I said, I did put out a couple videos previously asking you guys for help on what I should do, players I should buy, players I should sell, and then another video I asked you guys, should I bring back Kingsley Coman from his loan spell? Now, the majority of you guys said yes, please bring him back, recall him straight away, and that's exactly what I've done. Now, before a lot of you guys that love realistic career modes sign off the video, click off the video and go somewhere else, I have a plan for Kingsley Coman. Now, I did put out another video on the channel asking you guys for players I should buy and players I should sell, showing you guys my short list that I had currently for players that I want to bring into the club, and one of those players actually plays for the club Kingsley Coman is rumored to be going to, or is more than likely going to be going to in real life. Now, a lot of you guys said, even though you guys voted for, we want you to keep him and recall him straight away, a lot of you guys said in the comment section, we want you to keep him, but if you do sell him to Bayern Munich. Now, since there's a player in my shortlist that's from Bayern Munich, I thought we might as well use him as kind of a piece to the puzzle to try to bring in Mario Götze. Offer over Kingsley Coman plus a bit of money to try to bring him into the club, and that's exactly what I've done. I already went ahead and sent the offer through, and hopefully it is accepted as well. I also sent offers in for Eden Hazard, yes, the one and only Eden Hazard, as well as a youngster, Vincent Cozziello. I think he'd be a great signing for Juventus. He's been rumored there in real life as well, and to be tutored by someone like maybe Marquisio, he could be perfect in a few years to be partnered alongside Paul Pogba, because Marquisio kind of has that same mentality and the same play style as Vincent Cozziello, so he would be perfect for Cozziello to learn from. So I'm going to try to bring him in, and he'll be kind of one of the players that we train the most in the series, so that hopefully when Marquisio retires, Koscielny is in that starting role as well. All the other players in the shortlist were kind of just players that you guys kind of thought would be good to add on later in the series. This was kind of the consensus that most of the comments said of players that I should go ahead and bring into the club. So I added them to the shortlist, maybe in January or in a different transfer window. We'll try to bring them in, but for now, the players that are highlighted in red are the players that I want to bring in currently to the club. Mario Götze, Eden Hazard, and Vincent Koscielny. So I went ahead and already sent those offers through, and we'll see what we get back. We got our first few replies back, but before we take a look at them, we're going to take a look at the objectives set by the board this season. First off, league. They want us to obviously win the league. They've won 5 straight in real life, so they want us to add to that current total. As well, domestic cup objective, they want us to win the cup, and as for Champions League, they want us to reach the final, which they did in the previous season, so not too bad. Those are kind of my main objectives as well. I want to win Champions League, and then the other ones as well are kind of just bonuses added on to that, but the Champions League is my main priority. I hope that we walk the league, and hopefully walk the cup competitions as well, which is obviously not the highest of priorities compared to Champions League and the league itself, but it would be nice to have that as well. Marquisio injury, he will be back before the season starts, and the players leaving on international duty we obviously don't care about. But Chelsea, they want 106 million euros on top of Quadmo, I think it's Quadwo or Quadmo Asamoah, and to be honest, that's a lot of money. Everyone knows that's a lot of money. It's Quadwo, okay. I love Asamoah. I think he'd be a great signing for the team. Not great signing, great player for the team, but Eden Hazard is Eden Hazard, so we're going to try to bump this up a bit. They want 106, so I'll bump it up to 75 in Asamoah and see if that's a little bit more tempting for them. Bayern Munich, they're not interested in Kingsley Coman, even though they're going to sign him in real life. That makes perfect sense. So we'll go up to 30 million plus Kingsley Coman and see if that's a bit more tempting to them. As well, if you guys were curious what our budget is looking like for the season, we currently have 91.5 million euros and 280k in the wage budget. Nice also come back from the offer I sent them, and they are not interested in Rubinho whatsoever, so we'll maybe send over a different player, maybe Paduan. We don't need him, we're not going to use him, so we'll send him over, maybe 3 million as well, and we'll see if that's accepted. We get a transfer offer in for Stefano Sturaro. Now, I want to keep as many Italians in the team as possible, so I'm going to go ahead and reject this offer. Although he's a player that I wouldn't mind selling, I also kind of want to keep him, because if I train him enough, he'll grow into an absolute beast. So I'm going to keep him for now. I wouldn't mind selling maybe our other midfielders that aren't perhaps Italian, but Sturaro we're for sure keeping at the club. Chelsea once again stuck on the 106 million price tag for Eden Hazard. That's a lot of money. I'm not sure he's worth it. We'll go up to 90 mil plus Asamoah. That has to be accepted because we really can't go much higher than that. On top of that, Bayern Munich are not interested in Koeman once again, so that means we're going to have to offer a bit more money. We'll go 35 plus Koeman, and hopefully that one's accepted, because honestly, what more do they want from me? And Nice, once again, aren't interested in any of the players we are offering over. But I still think we're going to offer over Paduan, just because it will get rid of his wage, and that will help us when wanting to be able to afford Götze and Hazard. So we'll offer over Paduan and maybe our chief executive thinks we can get away with 4.2 to 5, so we'll go up to 4.2, and maybe that will be accepted because I want to bring him to the club, and Paduan will obviously help with the wage situation as well. On top of that, that's pretty much it. And there we go, transfer offer accepted for Eden Hazard. Based on his form this season, I don't think 90 million euros is what he would go for in the current market, but you never know. Maybe teams would step it up because they realize he has a great potential. In the last few weeks especially, he has picked up his play for sure. But to be honest, he really hasn't had the best of seasons, as we all know, but I still think he might leave Chelsea at the end of the season. I think it's a 50-50 on whether or not he stays or he goes. I mean, Rory from Chelsea Fans Channel even agrees with me that he will leave the club. Take a listen.
If you were Chelsea manager, Rory, what would you do with Eden Hazard this summer?
Eden Hazard has to leave Chelsea Football Club. I don't think that is a big secret. Wow. That's going to happen.
Wow.
Has really upset people, and I think the best thing for all parties concerned is that we make as much money as possible on him, reuse that money to rebuild our squad, and I hope he has the career that he is pining for.
So yeah, who knows, maybe he'll leave, maybe he'll stay, but one thing's for sure, in this career mode he will be joining, and of course we are going to go ahead and accept this offer. Eden Hazard, welcome to Juve.
Hi, it's Eden Hazard.
You honestly can't be more than happy with a player like Eden Hazard joining 88 overall. He instantly improves the team drastically. He's going to fit in perfectly in this formation. I have a couple different formations. I haven't showed you guys this yet, but I plan on playing a couple different formations in this series. We have a 3-back formation, we have a 5-back formation, we have a narrow 4-at-the-back formation, and then a wide 4-at-the-back formation. So those are basically what I'm planning to use. He fits in perfectly in every single one of those formations. I think playing at cam in our narrow formation's fine for him, but I really kind of wanted to play Dybala and Morata in our first team as well as Cuadrado, and this was kind of the only way I could fit all of them plus Hazard into our starting 11, so I think this is perfect. It's going to be one hell of a team regardless, and we still have some more signings to make. And it looks like that signing is going to be Vincent Cosiello. 35k is what he wants for his wage, which I think is reasonable. He's not too much more than what he's making right now. We'll change his squad role to a future first team player, although he might be a little bit unhappy with that, but we're going to go ahead and offer it to him nonetheless as well. We also got a transfer offer accepted for the other player we want to sign, which is of course Mario Götze. So we'll go ahead and offer him a contract offer as well. Unfortunately, in Götze's situation right now, we do not have enough money to bring him in, so we're going to have to sell someone. And if you guys just saw from our inbox, there's currently a transfer offer there. So we'll take a look at who that's for. Hopefully it's for someone we don't want. Transfer offer Roberto Pereira. That is perfect because he plays in Götze's position. If we bring in Götze, he replaces him and is a better replacement at that. So I wouldn't mind selling him. We'll offload him maybe 25.5 million. I think that's a fair offer, and hopefully it's accepted. Cosiello is not interested in being a future first team player, so we'll have to up that maybe to a sporadic first team player. I think that's fair for him. He'll probably come in cup games and maybe in some Champions League games, but I can't guarantee him first team football, so we'll just offer him that for now. As for Lazio, they are only willing to offer 17.5 for Roberto Pereira. We'll go up to 23. I need money if I'm going to be able to afford Mario. Mario Götze also declined his contract offer, stating he was not interested in the role we gave him, which was important first team player. That's what he plays for Bayern, so I thought maybe he'd accept it, but he wants something bigger, so we'll offer him over crucial first team player, and maybe he accepts it this time. I'm so confused. Like, he wants me to reconsider the offer that I sent him, because the wage I offered him was too low. Did I? Did I by accident offer him something less than 35? It says he wants 35 in 3 years this time instead of 35 in 4 years, so I guess we'll just offer him that. Sporadic first team player. Hopefully he accepts it this time. I don't know what the hell that's about, but Lazio, again, not willing to go past this mark of 17.5. I will go down to 22, but I think that might be the lowest that we go down to because we need a lot of money to be able to afford Mario, and 17.5 is not enough. And this time around, Mario accepts his contract offer. Unfortunately, we do not have the money as of yet. We will have to wait until someone else sells. Hopefully Pereira does, and maybe another player, but for now, we cannot bring him to the club. And Lazio are done going in for Roberto Pereira, so it's looking like we won't be bringing in Mario Götze, unfortunately, for the time being. And then we get a transfer offer in for Paul Pogba, who we are not selling. That's a lot of money, but Pogba is staying in this series for the long haul for sure. But it is confirmed now our next signing of the series is Vincent Cosiello. Welcome to Juventus.
Vincent Cosiello.
Here's what he's looking like for us in the squad. I'm not going to be putting him in our starting 11 straight away, of course. He's only 72 overall to begin with, but he has some amazing stats for someone that is 72 overall. Very well-rounded, a box-to-box midfielder, and hopefully in the future he'll be kind of a Marquisio-esque player, as I suggested before. 5'6" is a little bit small, but CM/CDM, medium work rates, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. He looks like he could maybe grow into a great player in the future, but who knows? We'll have to train him and wait and see. You get another transfer offer in for Roberto Pereira. They're offering over 16 million, so we'll counter offer 24. Maybe, yeah, let's go 25. Hopefully they accept that we desperately need to move him. And there we go. They're willing to pay 25 million for Roberto Pereira. That is perfect and will help us in our cause to be able to sign Mario Götze in the future. Player returns from injury as well. Claudio Marchisio is back and will be available for the next game, which is actually in a few days' time, which is against Lazio in the Supercoppa. We're going to go ahead and play this game. We're only going to have one game in this episode, and we'll probably end it off there just to make this episode a bit longer, but at the same time, I don't want to have too much going on. I don't want to make this episode too long, so we'll go ahead and jump into that game and take a look at both sides. The first game of this series is in Turin, and this is our team for Eden Hazard making his first team debut up front at left forward. And then other than that, it's pretty much Juventus' normal starting 11. And as for Lazio, this is their team. They have a lot of good individual players that I would love to sign in another series, such as Eugeni Onazi. I absolutely love him. Felipe Anderson, Parolo, Bilia. They have a lot of good players, and it's going to be a tough test here. Oh no, that's lots of space. It's Djordjevic! Nice save, Buffon! Nice turn from Dybala. Come on, pushing forward now. 8th minute, this is our first attack of the game. Paulo Dybala cutting in on that left foot. Paulo Dybala finesses it. Nice save from Marchetti. From that resulting corner though, Juan Cuadrado to take it short. He's got the skills to pay the bills. He's in the box now. Ronaldo chop back, finds Paulo Dybala. He sees Morata. Oh my god, Lolich got a lucky block there. If he wasn't there, that was in the back of the net for sure. That's a great ball. Felipe Anderson kind of mishits it, luckily for us. Okay, come on, Bonucci. You gotta win that header, man. I thought for sure he had that covered, and then all of a sudden it's in the back of the net. Here's a look at the replay. Onazi playing it out wide. I believe that's Candreva on the ball, whipping it in. Djordjevic is there. Buffon gets beat, and we're down 1-0 pretty early on in this game. Here's Djordjevic on the right wing. Playing it back, finds Basta in the box to Antonio Candreva. Chipping it over, finds Bilia. Wow, what a turn. If that found the back of the net, that would have been a pretty incredible solo goal for Bilia. He gets a second chance at it, and it hits the post again. We should be 2-0 down right now. Marchisio into Paulo Dybala. Doesn't have the greatest weak foot, so I don't want to shoot from this angle. So we'll have to cut in on his left like this. Oh, Marchetti, another big save. Pogba whips it back in. To Dybala, tries to head it. That was a pretty weak header. At halftime, we're changing to our 4-back formation and giving a debut to Vincent Coziello. Maybe he'll make a difference in the second half. Nice tackle from Vincent Coziello, making an immediate impact. Putting out wide to Paulo Dybala. He's going to spin inside. Paulo Dybala. Finesse shot. Oh my god, Marchetti every time is saving those chances. Finds Vincent Coziello. Coziello, the youngster, straight to Marchetti, but he's forced to make a save. Mari. Dangerous, playing it out the back, but damn, man, we just can't score. Marchisio out wide to Paulo Dybala. Back to Marchisio, yes! Dybala this time doesn't take the shot, he passes it instead, and it works out for us, getting us the first goal, for us anyway, in this game. Taking a look at the replay right here. Marchisio to Dybala, cuts inside, sees Marchisio making that run, and he just side puts it past Marchetti to level things at 1-1 with just 10 minutes left to go. What a tackle to fry the center back, holy hell. Marchisio going out wide to Paulo Dybala, come on, push forward, can we get the winner in the 90th? Dybala spinning inside, Dybala's been denied with this finesse shot all game, and he's denied once again. And that is how regulation would end, and this is how we're going to go into extra time. I'm bringing in Patrice Evra to play at right back. He's not technically a right back, but we're going to play him there and move Cuadrado up the pitch because I want to use his 5-star skills, and maybe that will help us get another goal in this game. I always struggle with corners in career mode, and now they have one with Candreva. He's going to whip it in. Coziello's there, but Buffon grabs. We're going to throw this one forward. Come on, Cuadrado. Straight to Dybala. Back to Cuadrado. Come on, Cuadrado. You got the pace. Let's go. He's going to Magidi spin or Burba spin even. He's going to do a little bit of skill. He's in the box now. Spins inside. Juan Cuadrado. Oh my god. That was so anticlimactic. Come on, Cuadrado. Just like to point out, that's why I was playing him at right back. He could not do anything up front for us in terms of his shooting ability, but he has some pretty decent defensive stats. Marchisio forward. Come on, Cuadrado. He's through on that right wing. Come on, Cuadrado. In the box now. Ball will flick inside to beat the defender, and Juan Cuadrado this time makes his chance count, and we're 2-1 ahead. He had so much space on this right wing. Just has to do a little bit of skill to get past that last defender, and then he finesses it into the top right corner with his left foot. to put us ahead 2-1 in this game. And that's where the ref is going to call it 2-1 the final score. We win the Italian Supercoppa with goals from Claudio Marchisio and Juan Cuadrado. We went down a little bit early. I was still kind of getting used to the team, but once we kind of got control and kind of got used to how they play, we were able to capitalize and beat Lazio, especially when they started pushing their center backs forward. I don't know why they were going all out for it, but they did, and it allowed us to push forward more, our men forward more on the counter, and we were able to capitalize obviously with that Cuadrado goal, especially in the 116th minute, to make us Supercoppa champions. And you can see by the full-time match facts as well, I definitely think we deserved the win. We had doubled the amount of shots on target that they did. They had a little bit more possession, but as I said, we were kind of hitting them on the counter, and we capitalized on our opportunities, so I think that win is fully deserved. And after that win, we get 1.5 million added to our budget, as well as 21 million from that Roberto Pereira sale. He goes to Valencia, which I think is a good fit for him, to be honest, and it will allow us to hopefully bring in Mario Götze, especially considering we have another player that we're looking to sell in Rubinho, hopefully leaving the club. Chievo Verona are interested. We'll go up to 4.2 million. That's a little bit more than what he's worth right now, and we'll see if they accept that. We're getting close to getting that money that we need to be able to sign Mario Götze. But either way, guys, that's where episode number 1 is going to come to a close. If you did enjoy, please remember to drop a like on the video. 160 likes is the target for this one. If you guys can hit that, that would be absolutely awesome. But other than that, I just wanted to address that I kind of want to make the end of the video a little bit more interactive for you guys, kind of make it so you guys can ask me questions, I can answer them, or I can ask you guys questions. I don't know, just kind of want to add a face cam element to this series, so let me know what you guys think about that down in the comment section below. But other than that, I've been TRayALLDay or Tyler, and I'll catch you guys next time.